this video of my son singing this song, and it's the cutest thing ever, and now I can't hear the words normally.
Moses?
Yes.
Singing this song?
Yeah, but he's like, be my soul. Like, he doesn't know what he's saying, and it's really cute.
Most of us don't. We just make up words. We have no idea what we're singing. And how old is Moses now?
Moses Martin just turned 4.
4. And you've been, 6 years it's been since you've been here.
I know. What did I do to you?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
I've been ostracized.
Yeah, no. You don't live here anymore, is that right?
That's true. What, don't you ever come to London?
Yeah, I'll come on Sunday afternoons when I'm off. On my free day, I go to London. And so you have just the two, is that right? Moses and Apple?
That I know of.
Uh-huh.
That I know of.
And does Apple sing?
Yes, she's a good singer.
Really?
She's a really good singer.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put her in front of you on the American Idol stage just yet, no.
I'd crush her.
You'd crush her.
Yeah. No, I would tell her that she's beautiful and I love her. and do you think that she wants to be a singer? I mean, who knows?
I don't know. She says she either wants to do concerts like Beyonce or be a baker. So somewhere in the middle.
She can do both. Yeah, you have some amazing friends. You're good friends with Jay-Z and Beyonce, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And how did y'all meet up? In the Hamptons? Where did this thing happen?
We actually first met. Where did we first meet? I think it was at a charity event in New York City, and we just kind of hooked up and became really close. And they're incredible people. They're very, very kind, generous, good people.
I don't know him. I mean, I've met him, but I met her. She's been here many times. She comes a lot, Gwyneth. But
thanks.
Yeah,
thanks a
she's
lot.
here all the time. Beyonce and I call her B. But she's just is an amazing person and singer and talented.
Everything.
And just,
It's kind of nauseating. It's kind of like she's so perfect that it's kind of hard to take.
Yeah. So your kids are just surrounded by hugely creative people.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It's a crazy life. I wonder what they're going to think about it all when they're older.
Because it's just what they are used to.
Yeah.
And so you live in London mainly, and then you live here sometimes in LA, or no?
Not in LA, in New York.
No.
We try to get to New York as much as possible. You know, I mean, we love London, we love New York. It's nice to go. It's so lucky to be able to go back and forth.
Yeah.
But
And so
I'm hoping that, you know, I'll work a little New York accent into their British.
Do they have British accents right now?
Well, it's sort of schizophrenic. My son kind of has a weird mix, and my daughter is totally English at school and totally American at home.
But you don't have that. I mean, Madonna has the same thing going on. You know that, right? Sometimes Madonna is British and sometimes she's not. But you seem to be very sure of your accent.
I just don't want you to make fun of me, Ellen.
I'm not making fun of you. So this is a put on, this is not your accent?
No.
I see. No, you really seem to have this accent all the time, right?
I think that's how it's supposed to work, right? Like you have one.
But Madonna doesn't. Madonna goes back and forth to Europe and she comes back and sometimes, you know that, you're friends with her. She sometimes sounds British.
I see your point. I see your point.
I see your point. You're staying out of it. That's what you're doing. And you have been married to Chris Martin, the lead singer of Coldplay, of course, is her husband. And how long now?
We've been married for, I think, we've been together for nearly 8 years. So I think married for 7 years, something like that.
You're asking me?
I don't know.
I don't have that information on a blue card. So yes, 7.
Yes.
7 in 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I made that up.
Stalker.
I don't know. I'm making that up. I have no idea.
I don't either.
And how is well then 7 in 3 months.
Okay.
Now let's settle on that.
That's perfect.
And how is married life?
It's great.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah. Does he write songs about your? Does he all of a sudden? Because I would think as a songwriter, you're going to write about your experience. Do you ever go, ooh, don't put that into music?
I think it's more abstract the way that they do it. I mean, it's not like, today she made me an omelet and then it was really terrible. I think it's more, you know.
I would like him to write a song like that, though.
I'm gonna tell him.
It would, no matter what, even if those were the lyrics, Chris would make that song a cool song, and it would sound really, really good.
Oh.
Tell him to do that.
I will.
All right?
I will. The omelet.
Yeah, the omelet song. Here's your omelet song. Is that British? No.
No.
All right. And you're not that tall. What are you? You're wearing really high heels.
I am.
Wow. Those are. Because we saw each other outside and we're the same height, and then you walk out and you're making me feel like I'm Hervé Villachez. Weird reference.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. That's what happens in my head. So here's what happened. Lisa Kudrow, there's a show called Who Do You Think You Are?
Yes.
There's one in England, right?
Yes, yes.
And that's where she got the idea to do it here. We steal everything from over there. And so, and then you can kind of find out who your whole lineage. And they found out I am Madonna's 11th cousin, our like 8th great grandfather. What was his name? Martin Aquan in France.
Wow.
And then there's 2 different sides. You can see where it splits off. And look at all the Martins on my side down there towards the end.
Oh.
A bunch of Martins. Maybe I'm related to your husband.
Maybe you are.
Maybe now we're like sister-in-laws.
Fantastic.
We should travel together.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Where do you live exactly? I really should hang out with you more. Because we're family. And do you want to have more kids? It's on the sign. I don't really care. But
You are so funny. Oh my God. I would love to have another child at some point. I feel very, very lucky that I have 2 like healthy, nice ones.
They're nice?
Yeah. And so you know, whatever the plan is, I'm down for it.
Mm-hmm. But so you don't feel like, oh my God, that's because it's a lot. I mean, a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old is a lot of work.
Yeah,
but they're good. They're well behaved and all
great.
that stuff.
They're so sweet.
No screaming tantrums or anything.
Sometimes, but that's part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you don't mind that. It's part of it. Like.
It's part of it. I mean, they're kids and they have to do what they have to do, and you know, you just have to wear earplugs sometimes.
Yeah, I see sometimes in concerts you have them on them, so you should actually have that at home. They're probably yours.
I started to with all these like toys that make noise, and you know, instead of smashing the toys when I haven't slept and like lose my mind, and I just put on those headphone things or earplugs.
And you don't hear them.
No.
That's the way to raise a child.
Exactly. Pretend they're not there.
Right. I'll have some. So let's talk about Iron Man 2. Iron Man 1, Iron Man, the first one, was so good. It was such a great movie.
Thank you.
Such a great movie. Do you have a clip? Okay.
Oh, okay. So this is where Scarlett Johansson sort of enters the picture for the first time, and Tony Stark gets very, you know, excited about her presence, and you know, there's sort of the sexual tension kind of thing, a little jealousy on my part. So.
Okay.
She is from legal, and she is potentially a very expensive sexual harassment lawsuit if you keep ogling her like that. Yes, and I've got 3 excellent potential candidates. They're lined up and ready to meet you.
I don't have time to meet. I need someone now. I feel like it's her.
No, it's not.
You ever boxed before?
I have, yes.
Or like Thai Bo, Booty Boot Camp, Crunch, something like that?
How do I spell your name, Natalie?
R-U-S-H-M-A-N.
What are you gonna Google her now?
I thought I was ogling her. Oh, wow. Very, very impressive individual.
So
She's fluent in
predictable,
French, Italian, Russian, Latin. Who speaks Latin?
No one speaks Latin. It's a dead language. You can read Latin or you can write Latin, but you can't speak Latin.
Tokyo? Because she modeled in Tokyo.
All right. Well, I don't know if you know this, but the kids, if you take them on set, I have this quest. You probably don't know this because you're not in touch as much as you need to be, but I have this quest for world domination. And so there's a flag and there's things, and people have helped me out and gone to the Olympics with the flag. And so since your kids are going to be driving around Jeeps, we thought they should drive around a Jeep that helps promote my world domination. So these are for your kids.
Oh,
we'll walk over. Let me get this packed when you go. when they're on the highway, you can keep in touch with them because they'll have that flag
On the
there.
highway?
I don't know. Well, I know that you ignore them at home, so I don't know.